If you know, you know. And we all know Canelo Alvarez really wanted the Kovalev fight. And he got exactly what he's asking for. Canelo Alvarez versus Kovalev is official. It's going down November 2nd. It's going to be a great fight. You got some people that say Canelo Alvarez is pushing it, moving up 2 weight divisions to fight the Crusher Kovalev. Even though Canelo Alvarez fought at 168 and 164 before, but that was against the Fielding and Chavez Jr. Kovalev is a completely different animal. And on the other hand, some people feel that Canelo Alvarez will stop Kovalev to the body because Kovalev can't take it to the body. And that's not the only reason, obviously. There's other factors like Kovalev wanted to take the fight on a later date and even went as far as threatening Canelo Alvarez to leave the fight because at the end of the day, he felt that his body took too much punishment in the yard fight in order to start training camp. So that's another advantage that Canelo Alvarez has on his side. Now, that being said, I know Canelo Alvarez, when he heard that, he was like, I didn't know we were playing checkers. I thought we were playing chess, but apparently not at negotiations. So Kovalev basically told on himself. And on top of other factors that might come into play like catch weight, dehydration clause, because I know Kovalev wasn't willing to do so. However, Canelo Alvarez insisted on doing so. But at this point, all we know is that the fight is official. More details will come out. And obviously, I will keep y'all updated on that, so subscribe below. Reports say that Canelo Alvarez and Sergey Kovalev are finalizing a deal to meet in a light heavyweight title stream fight on DAZN after a week of talks. The fight, which will be announced in the next week, is expected to take place in Las Vegas in no other than T-Mobile Arena. Now, in my opinion, like I explained earlier, this fight could go either 2 ways. Now, that being said, Canelo Alvarez must see something he really likes that he can expose on Kovalev. Obviously, is the body, and Canelo Alvarez have the perfect upper body movement not to get hit with Kovalev big punches to come in the inside. And once he's in the inside, he's in the safe zone because Kovalev cannot fight in the inside. So all he really has to do is get past that reach. However, we know Gennady Golovkin was landing one punch consistently. It was only the jab. So Kovalev has a great jab also. However, he's a light heavyweight. So he hit way harder than a Gennady Golovkin. So it's an intriguing fight either way you look at it. But depending on the catch weight, depending on if there's a dehydration clause or not, that's going to be the teller of the tape, because we will know if Canelo Alvarez is taking the Kovalev fight because it's an opportunity or he wanted to challenge himself. In my opinion, Charlo and Andrade are tougher fights for Canelo Alvarez at this point than a Kovalev. However, a Kovalev fight is still a great fight. Kovalev is tested. Kovalev been in the trenches and he been knocked out twice. However, he did come back and beat an Alvarez. He couldn't be an Andre Ward now. However, he showed that he could bounce back. Now, Canelo Alvarez obviously have to gain some weight, so I'm really interested in how he's going to put on weight. Obviously, Canelo Alvarez is known for his stamina issues. Moving up in weight and carrying extra weight that he not used to can end up draining him. But Kovalev, on the other hand, he got stamina issues himself. But he at least got the size advantage and he won't be carrying extra weight like Canelo Alvarez will be. So that's just food for thought. But in my opinion, it wouldn't matter so much because Canelo Alvarez, the fact that he could take a punch and he's moving up in weight that he's going to be comfortable in, because we know Canelo Alvarez fought Amir Khan at 155 and came into the fight at 180. So he's not a small fighter. He's not as small as people think he is. So he's going to make the 175-pound division very comfortably. He's just not going to cut weight. So it's going to look like just Canelo Alvarez without cutting weight. But at the end of the day, he is fighting a bigger fighter. And Kovalev is the crusher for a reason. The last thing that goes away is your power. So regardless, even though we didn't get Charlo or Andrade at the 160-pound division to be a unification, so we could get to the undisputed champion at 160, which is what Canelo Alvarez stated he wanted to be. he claimed on more than one occasion that he wanted to become the undisputed 160-pound champion. But just because Charlo and Andrade is on the streets and they were in the way of Canelo Alvarez to become the undisputed champion, he was like, you know what? I think it's time to change the plan. And he decided to go north and try to fight Kovalev. So it's official, guys. Drop y'all comments below what y'all think about the fight. If you're trying to get smarter by the minute, subscribe below. If you're trying to get dumb about a second, don't, and listen to these casual fans. Follow Lunatune Boxing on Instagram. All the links will be in the description box. Follow Dante News Nation, Dante Travel Nation. Click on the notification bell to get notified every time we go live and to be continued on the next episode of Aki TV. Peace, and we out.